Hey guys, back in Space. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Okay, hold on. Okay, hopefully that doesn't really mess with anything. This is definitely gonna be a long video, so strap the fuck in. This is a video also I wanted to make a little bit ago, but bullcrap happens. I'm on a treadmill, in case you can't really tell. I wanted to do this video because one, I haven't really been posting that much that I wanted to on the Christmas time, and two, because this is Friday the 13th. I wanted to make this video yesterday because it made sense, but then I thought, you know what, tomorrow's Friday the 13th, let's just do it then. And that is this. Get ready for, again, a long video. 12 specials of Christmas, where I, in one video, will be going over 12 Christmas specials off the top of my head. And granted, I looked at a few of these, and hopefully I can remember some of them. Let's start off with the first one. That is, in case you hate this cartoon, hopefully this video will have chapters. Let's get right past chapter 1. The Johnny Test Christmas Special. Now, I'm talking majorly. There are technically two of them that I can think of. There's one where Johnny is looking to see if he is naughty or nice to get his extreme snowball machine. And then there's the one I'm going to talk about because it's my favorite one. Johnny's Snowball. The day after Christmas, both a good day and a bad day. Good day because there's still a chance you're down in school. You get to still play with your new toys, your new games. It's also bad because it's the day after Christmas, so the 365-day cycle has restarted. Johnny the thing I will say about Johnny, he does try to be nice, he's a normal kid, he's selfish at times. Johnny decides to be a nice guy and invites friends and foes over for a snowball fight. Main problem, Johnny forgot to type the word fight. So everyone he knows, except for a few characters, show up to his house ready for a very elegant and fancy snowball, a dance. Yeah, it doesn't go over well. And we get a fun handicap match of Johnny and Dookie versus, and I'm going to see if I can list off all these characters. Susan, Mary, Black, White, the General, Mr. Mittens, Brain Freezer, Bling Bling Boy, the Mole King, Zizra, Zizra, the king of the mole people, and Gil, I think that's who it is. Oh, and, not Alfred. Whatever, Mittens Butler. There's a fun amount of insanity that it says, because of course it's Johnny Test. The best part is when Johnny and Dookie are hiding in their garage, and the General pulls up with a goddamn tank and shoots the fucking thing with a snowball. First off, the General is probably my favorite character in Johnny Test. Just how much he says, "Barr!" Again, gotta be just direct. If I sound quiet, it's because I am. It's not that long after I posted the Tessa Blanchard video, and I had just put. Even before that, a few minutes ago, about 9 o'clock, I had put in the dogs in their bed to go to bed. So, gotta be quiet. Anyway, yeah. It comes down to Johnny, because Dookie gets hit, versus Susan, Mary, Black, White, Gil, General, shit. Almost everybody. There's like 3 people that were taken out. Oh, and Dark Vegan. I forgot about Dark Vegan. Forgot about him. He's one of I don't know how I could forget about him. And somehow, by the magic of main character bullshit, Johnny takes out everyone and wins the snowball fight. Of course, it ends with a snowball and all the hot chocolate fest. It's fun, it's a fine special. Again, the main complaint I always hear with Johnny Test is the whip cracking effect. If you can get past that, it's a very fun after Christmas special, I guess you could call it, since it takes place technically on December 26th. But it's still a fun watch. If you like chaotic cartoons from the old days, I think you'll like that one. Chapter 2. Yeah, I mean, I gotta include some classics of Disney Channel. Kim Possible's Christmas special. If you have not seen the special, there's a few versions of it online. If you don't have Disney Plus, if Kim Possible's even on, it better be on fucking Disney Plus. Yeah, there's a version of it where it's condensed in the screen to make up for copyright BS. If you haven't seen it, kind of the same good old formula. Ron, who was stopping by for the possible family Christmas party, because fucking hell, there's Kim and Ron are never not dating, basically. I know they're best friends, but Jesus Christ. And in this special, we see that Ron is ready to watch his favorite Christmas special, Snowman Hank, Frosty. And then he lets out one of his best screams that aren't pants related, to finding out that the show had been canceled. Later, we find Kim gave Ron a Christmas present, even though he is Jewish and blah blah blah, best friends. It's a video compilation of picture out for him, of virtual picture photo album. Jesus, couldn't that talk? So when Kim leaves, because for some family stuff, Ron hears the communicator, or Kim communicator. I never noticed that as a kid. Because apparently Draken and Chico were up to no good. This is a hard one. It's just an episode of a cartoon, kind of, not a special. Because I can't really talk, whatever. Chico going on vacation, but Ron decides to give Kim, in his opinion, the best Christmas present he can give. Christmas with her family. So he decides to go and stop Draken himself. No one believes in him. Not Wade and not even Rufus. Granted, these lead to actually funny scenes of Ron trying to be a spy and failing because he kind of just, I won't say idiots his way into his location. He kind of just simplifies his way in because he tries to do a laser carving into the mountain when there's just a vent he can crawl into, which is very funny in my opinion. We get the scene where when Drac launches this satellite that's going to just create Pangea, basically. Sorry, it's been a long night. When you're running around two dogs, it's hard. They never stop. Yeah, they launch the satellite and it has a funny scene of it constantly going up and down in the computer saying, please make up your minds. They escape through a trash chute, which lands them in the North Pole. Meanwhile, Kim, realizing that now Draken, almost a Dracula, Draken had been up to something and Ron went to go by himself. She leaves for all three, I believe, destinations of escape pods that were launched, and not knowing that there was the trash chute that you escaped from. Sorry. Meanwhile, next we got to Ron and Drac searching for food and also trying to get a fucking call where Drac calls Chico and goes right to that damn voicemail. But it then leads to one of my favorite moments in the special episode, basically. Ron finds an old piece of chicken. Drac goes, that's my chicken. Ron replies, obviously, either Drac that gives off this scream when running, or something like that. It's so funny to me for some reason. You know, that show had great voice acting and great writing too. We then have a polar bear escape from Ron and Draken, where we learn that they have one common thing of interest. They both love Snowman Hank. To where they're both quoting the damn movie, and Dracula, again, what the fuck? Draken gets here's the news that the special had been canceled. And even Dracula he promises that this show will always play on a small TV in his heart. It's all fun. You also get Kim and her family, who have joined her now, going across the world trying to find Ron. go through Paris, the Amazon, and what was the last one? Oh, ocean. Just straight up fucking ocean. Special ends with, again, there's nothing really to talk about. It's a cartoon special. Kim and Chigo and the whole group find them building a giant Snowman Hank poster. They made an igloo. They even made Jack even made muffins, I think, because it wasn't cupcakes. To where I always do like these kind of special with villains and heroes where they say, hey, it's Christmas, we'll have a one-day truce. I like that, because if you ever also, I can use specials. There's one thing. Yes, whatever. And the series, the special ends with a good old-fashioned Christmas song. I'm gonna start grading these. If I could grade Johnny Test C+, because it is a 15-minute special. Well, the Kim Possible one I think is a full 30 minutes. So, and more for the entertainment of being Kim Possible, I'll give Kim. People hate me for this grade. A B+, very high B+. And this is why I know people are gonna hate me. The next special I want to talk about is a very shitty special. I can know the shitty, I know it's shitty, but goddamn it, I love this special. This is an A for me. This is an A special in entertainment, and this is why you're gonna hate me. It is We Wish You a Turtle Christmas. If you really want a good in-depth review of this, or just want to talk about this, watch Nostalgia Critics video on We Wish You a Turtle Christmas. I'm gonna, as always, cliff note the shit because I have 12 goddamn specials. Anyway, Chapter 3, We Wish You a Turtle Christmas. A Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Christmas musical that ran for 30 minutes, and they were very picky that they needed 30 minutes of this special. We had the Turtles singing a Jamaican-style Deck the Halls with Boughs of Holly, while Leo is putting lights on himself. But the main thing you're going to notice in this is the costumes. If you have not seen the special, but you have seen the Michael Bay Turtles, and you thought the Michael Bay Turtles looked ass, the Michael Bay Turtles will look like the 1989 effects when compared to this, dude. Because it's that time, and I'll dare say even the Ninja Turtle 3 movie effects look better, and when it comes to costumes. Granted, movie budget, specials budget, different money, but you know what I mean. They're the kind of animatronic suits that don't close their goddamn mouths when they talk. So, they're kind of always talking like this. Even when they're not talking, they're always just... It's weird. I don't like it. The thing I actually do like in this, weirdly enough, are the songs. The first song is, aside from the Christmas, it's We're the Turtles and We're on the Lookout. My favorite line is, we're rough and tough, good looking too. I love that line because I love laughing at it because it's so goddamn wrong. Main plot of this special is that they forgot to get a gift for Splinter. So we have musical accompaniment to them trying to get up to the sewers and to the streets. That's a line from the damn song. To find a gift for Splinter. We get to them hanging out with street kids, I guess. And also, they must have a little sponsor, or an okay, because they kept mentioning Macy's. They actually would mention Macy's in this. Which, I don't know why Macy's would give their okay to say their goddamn name. We then weirdly get an opera song from Mikey. And it's at this point where you really see just how awkward these... Not just the actors, but how the suits operate. Because they're just stumbling around for like a minute or two, not knowing really what to do. Because there's no way this amount of awkwardness can truly be written out in a script. I refuse to believe that if it is, that special deserves a gold star for awkward writing. Excuse me. Then we get a classic in crappy Christmas movies and specials, a rap when wrapping presents. I didn't think that's a trope, but at least it should be in shitty ones. It's just so... And then, this is a common theme for this movie. I shouldn't say common, it happens twice. 2 times is the first of these, where the screen just goes black, but they're still talking. This one lasts maybe 10 seconds. This is them just saying goodnight to each other. Then wake up, the turtle lair is full of the turtles, a shitty looking Splinter, and the kids. Just so weird. Christmas, fuck it. And then we get a very stupid rendition of the 12 Days of Christmas. I'm not gonna sing the whole thing, just know that even the guy who voicing Splinter, again, I don't know if this was scripted or not, he couldn't keep up with the song, and I don't blame him. They had to fast forward through it to make sure they kept their time limit. They were nitpicky about this 30-minute runtime. And this is the part where I feel the most sad for one of these actors. If you watch the ending, where it's the turtles, Splinter, and the kids all dancing, singing "We Wish You a Turtle Christmas," there's one girl in the crowd that's actually giving a shit. She's moving, she's smiling, she's getting into singing the stupid song. I know Nostalgia Critic has said this, but even I said, look, honey, don't try. This is "We Wish You a Turtle Christmas." You're not gonna put this on your goddamn resume. Yeah, I shouldn't be swearing in this house. Yeah, that special is so... And this is what I mean with the other instance. When the song ends, we get a minute and like 20 seconds or some shit like that. Something like that. A full minute and 20 seconds, or again, somewhere in that time, of a black screen. But the voices are still going. The credits have ended by now. There's still like a minute left of the special. There's nothing being shown. It's just talking. It's like a podcast when you turn off the screen. But not as dumb, I'll give it that. But yeah, if I give that a grade, it's an A. I can crap on that special all I want. I can crap on it till the cows come home. That is one of my favorite specials at Christmas. It's because it's so stupid. So yeah, it gets an A. Not an A+, just a solid A. Chapter 4. I'll put all of these together because, granted, they're different, but they're essentially they're just combined to make the same. That is Christmas with Sonic from Belina Productions on YouTube. If you love like YouTube special Christmases, or YouTube specials around Christmas time, like Jacksepticeye and Markiplier playing Christmas Shopping Simulator, or any kind of those kind of Christmas games, Belina Productions Sonic Christmas specials are some of the most heartwarming versions. There are a couple of them. Now, you don't really have to watch these. There's no real canon order. I mean, there kind of is. But there's no, like, you have to watch this one to understand this one. You have to watch this one to get that. It's like an MCU thing. You can just kind of pick and pick your route of these specials. There's Christmas with Sonic. Another Christmas with Sonic. Christmas again with Sonic, I believe. Christmas with Eggman. I might also be adding some of these names. Christmas with Silver. Christmas with Sonic Reunion. Christmas with Sonic in Paradise. And then there was Christmas, there's one, I don't remember the full name. There was one where it was supposed to be the end. All these have almost a good amount, at least the first few of them have the same premise. Sonic wants to just not go to his mom's house for Christmas, which is where they'll usually end up going for the first 3 in a row. The first one's, first off, the amount of characters in this they use Sonic, Tails, Aurora, who was their mom in Sonic, his mom in Sonic Underground, which also means we have Sonia and Max. Side thing on this, I would love for them to do something with those characters, man. Maybe not They can't obviously put them in the movie because it was a thing that Sonic was raised by Longclaw. But maybe you can, since you say Longclaw found Sonic the same way the kids were found in Sonic Underground. I just want more love to those characters. I almost love a lot of Sonic characters that people hate. Like, okay. Yeah, one last side topic on Sonic. I love Chris Thorndike. I love those characters. I know he's a useless piece of shit. Damn it. I gotta stop swearing in here. I know he's useless. I know he gets a lot of crap because he's a whiny little you-know-what. I still like him. I think he's a fine character, just wasn't written right. Anyway, all these characters, the Chaotix, Knuckles, Big makes an appearance, Silver, Amy, Shadow, and Rogue at one point. Omega isn't in, though that would have been more funny. Again, the first three, I believe, it's Sonic just not wanting to go there for Christmas. First one because he just doesn't want to go. Second one, he fakes being sick to watch a TV show. And then the third one, I think he just kind of is okay with going there, but it's a flashback Christmas story clip show. Not bad, just putting it out there for what it is. And for the three of these first ones, Eggman is... Two of them, he's not invited to Christmas because it's Eggman. In the third one, he is invited, but he gets blamed for something that Silver does. I'm not going to spoil any of this one, since I want people to go to Belena Productions channel to watch these. If it won't be today, but tomorrow, tomorrow I'll put Belena Productions' YouTube channel in the description below to watch these Christmas. Because he just released a binge style where it's all of them in one video. Christmas with Eggman, and eventually, chaos ensues at his house, and eventually Sonic once again kind of embraces his friends and family for Christmas, and that's what Christmas is about. Christmas with Eggman, however, is completely different. Christmas with Eggman is that everyone gets fooled by Eggman. How? I don't freaking know. Or he's called Robotnik. It's Dr. Robotnik in these specials. To spend Christmas with him because of what happened with Sonic in the incident with Silver, him being kicked out. So they get to spend Christmas with the Robotnik family. We get a bunch of chaos with the characters doing different jobs. I think the funniest thing is when the family's introduced, and when we get to Eggman's dad, Sonic asks him, I know you're the villain, but how is he not the villain? Eggman responds, he's worse than a villain, Sonic. He's a lawyer. I love lawyer jokes. They're like Trump jokes. They're so easy, but still so fun. Hold on. Okay, I had to take a break there for a second to remember where I was before. Sorry. More chaos with the family and Shadow enough. We get the escape, we get a house blown up. Again, I want to cliff note these so you watch them. Mainly this one. Christmas with Silver. Oh, okay, how do I say this one? While in Christmas with Sonic, the three of them in Christmas with Eggman, they have more of a house feel. Silver lives more simply. He doesn't have a house. He lives in a trailer. He doesn't have a lot of stuff. He lives very simplistically, which doesn't exactly go over well with everyone. And it's the first time in these specials that Silver actually looks like he can do something. Damn it, I don't want to spoil it. If you have, good chance that people have seen these, but if you haven't, I won't say it. What was the next one? Christmas in Paradise, I believe. Which was them going to Hawaii to meet Tails' parents for Christmas. Doesn't go well, mainly because the pilot's fucking big. And another incident with, weirdly enough actually, it's not big that causes the problem. Once again, it's silver. We get in on a deserted island. Well, coincidentally enough, we find Tails' parents. They try to fix up the boats, try to fix everything, but they turn out to just have a Merry Christmas on tropical paradise. Not Hawaii, but some island. Christmas reunion with Sonic. We get a special about Sonic's dad coming back, because it is very much implied in these specials that, and because we fucking see it, Sonic, Manic, and Sonia's dad, Aurora's husband, left. He abandoned them. But all these years later, he has come back, wanting another shot with his family. Because it is Christmas, well, they give him that chance. Shocker, a deadbeat dad's still a deadbeat dad, and one SOB is still an SOB like that. Oh, God. The best part about this is Aurora uppercutting this son of a... What was next? Actually, that was the last one for a long time. Then they came up with this, the last one that at least was the last one for now. Sonic and... No, I don't think of the right one. Sonic is at the mall with his mom, Manic, waiting in line for Santa Claus. Turns out, at the same time, Eggman plans an assault. And during this, the real Santa Claus, because of course it's the real Santa Claus, gets crushed, leaving it up to Sonic, Eggman, and the whole crew, at least a good chunk of the crew, to deliver the presents scientifically with time travel, not magic. Again, I've been doing this for about 38 minutes on this channel, so give me a damn break with my breath. There are some funny stuff with Silver and Baby Robotnik. And there's also a running gag in that special of Santa getting assaulted, basically. Again, if you haven't checked out and this also, and the ones that's binge-worthy, basically, there's kind of a bonus special where they're telling, in between them, there's a special where they have Cream the Rabbit. And they're telling her this, and there's segments in this. The best part about it is when Manic just goes, daddy issues, to tell reunion. And with there being a new one coming out, I think they said next year, that's awesome. Of course, there's a little running joke in the last one that this little D-bag looking kid asking, where's the next Sonic Zombies? So annoying. Alright, chapter 5. Thank God I'm on to chapter 5. It's so short. Okay. I picked the table to start doing this video. Okay. You know what? Okay, this is what I'll do. This is gonna sound stupid. I'll make this 12 specials of Christmas part 1. The next, because I'm getting very tired from this. Mainly because I had to think about what I had to say while also moving on this thing, while breathing. I shouldn't say it like that. I'm running... Fuck, how do I say this? You know what I mean? I'm getting sweaty, it's late, and I have to constantly think about this stupid shit. I sound like a complete fat ass, I know. Well, I'll make it chapter 5 will be the last one for this part. Tomorrow we'll have parts 6 through 12. For this last one, I'll say another one of my favorite Christmas specials. and that is classic stop motion. Santa Claus is coming to town. Actually, no. I need to talk about this. No, actually, yeah. There's another special I was thinking about. I'll save that special for tomorrow because I'm gonna love talking about that one. Santa Claus is coming to town. Classic stop motion. Or is it stop motion? Where's it claiming? No, it's stop motion. Kind of the origin of Santa Claus. Over the millionth time, probably in specials. He starts out as a little Bobby that was asked to be taken care of by his abandoned mother through letter by Burgermeister Berger, a man with a big jaw who is also a complete a-hole. He says, throw the kid out. The sled that the soldier's carrying him on somehow snaps off in a blizzard. I don't know how the dude didn't notice that. Yeah, he gets raised by elves, thanks to the animals, who are great toy makers. We get 2 songs, almost the same, but just with a little difference. One liking to build toys and one hating toys. Because Burgermeister Berger, I'll say it slowly, so it doesn't sound like I'm saying something else, breaks his funny bone and just decrees toys are illegal. It has burnings of their toys. Chris ventures them, and they do hype up this winter warlock for a few minutes in the special. They kind of reveal him. I feel like they could have hyped him up a little bit more. Whatever. When he gets to town, the grown-ups all hate him because of his costume and him wanting to deliver toys. The kids love him, and then we get Miss Jessica, a teacher and our future love interest, Mrs. Claus. But then we get one of the worst and most cringeworthy Christmas songs on the planet. If you sit on my lap today, a kiss, a toy. A kiss. Whatever. It's Santa singing, sit on my lap and give me a kiss, and then I'll give you a toy. Or give you a present. It's not a bad song, it's just, good God, it does not age well at all. The constant battles between Burgermeister and Santa and Chris going back and forth, delivering and hiding the presents. Finally ends with the Burgermeister, of course, catching Chris, imprisoning his new friend, the Winter Warlock, and all the elves, and even a gosh darn penguin. Then we get a weird song, not as weird as the last one, but just one that doesn't fit. It's just basically an acid trip song where it goes from 3 stop motion to 2D animation, which is just weird, dude. It's an acid trip looking thing. Miss Jessica helps release the prisoners by giving the reindeer magic feed corn that helps them fly. And then somehow, I can understand the Winter Warlock, even though he says he has no magic. I understand Chris in a suit. But when they get at the wedding in the Winter Forest, and when they arrive at the pole, Jessica's still wearing this dress. It's not winterproof or anything. It just looks like a silk dress. I don't know, it's weird, man. Weird. Again, if I had to grade the Sonic Christmas things from Belena Productions, A+. If I had to grade the Santa Claus Coming to Town, A-. You know, I'll give it a B. Anyway, this is a complete fucking mess, but god dang it. This is a complete mess of a video. I decided to record this off the hinge as I'm on a freaking treadmill. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, even somewhat, chapters 1 through 5 tonight. Tomorrow we'll have 6 through 12, because I can't, man. Good night.